Good morning, class. Welcome to today's grammar lesson. It is Tuesday, which means we are working on grammar day 2. So here is our sentence. And I hope you've had a chance to work on it on your own already and that we can just take it up together before you do your rewrite. Okay? So let's get started. So as usual, we capitalize the beginning and doubly so because it's Robin. And we're going to put a period at the end. And then let's start by filling in the blank with the right to. So it says when the stranger did too, and it means as well. So we're going to do T-O-O. Okay, and now let's find some clauses. So Robin is our subject right off the get-go, and quickened is the verb. Okay, and then we see that when is a clause starter. So we know that that's going to start a new clause, which means that this is our main clause. So we'll label that NC. Which means that this is also a number 1 sentence opener because it's just opening right with the subject. So nice number 1 over there. Okay, and now let's look at this second clause. It says when the stranger did too, since. So since is also a clause starter. So that means that this is its own clause and this is its own clause. And it actually goes all the way to the end. And both of these are our new AC label, the adverb clause. Okay, so let's find our subject and verb. For this one, the stranger is our subject, and did is a sneaky verb, so that's our verb there. And then in the last clause, each is the subject, because it's talking about both Robin and the stranger. And then imagined is our verb. Okay? And I just want to remind you, because we're learning about this week, when the main clause comes before the the adverb clause, you don't need to put a comma. So remember how we talked about sometimes having to add a comma? So you don't have to this time because the main clause is first. So the sentence just flows all together. You don't need to add anything. Also, we're not going to indent today because we're still talking about Robin walking, okay? So it's just a continuation of yesterday's sentence when you do your rewrite. All right, and our definition is quickened, which means hastened or made more rapid. So make sure you have that down as well if you haven't already. And then once you do that and your rewrite, you're all set to go.